Good morning, students. Now we have reached the last part of competency number 3.1. Today's topic is dietary fibers. Dietary fibers or roughages is the part of the food which is not digested in our gastrointestinal tract. There are two types of fibers. These are soluble fibers and insoluble fibers. Soluble fibers dissolve in water. They get fermented in the colon to form various gases and acids. Bacteria synthesizes physiologically active products such as short chain fatty acid from the soluble fibers. Insoluble fibers, as the name suggests, they does not dissolve in water, so they are inert. There are two types of insoluble fibers depending upon their size. Coarse insoluble fibers, which triggers the secretion in the small intestine and provide bulk to the stool, and they help in regular bowel movement. But finely grounded insoluble fibers does not have secretory effect on our large intestine, and hence they causes constipation. Examples of soluble dietary fibers are inulin, wheat, dextrine, oats and barley. Dextrine is the partially digested product of starch. Examples of insoluble dietary fibers are cellulose, resistant starch, resistant dextrines, lignins, pectins, chitins. These lignins or pectins are present in vegetables and fruits. Importance of dietary fibers: they reduces the LDL cholesterol level in the blood, which is a bad cholesterol which causes deposition of cholesterol in various blood vessels, leading to a disease called as atherosclerosis. So dietary fiber reduces the cholesterol level, which is bad cholesterol. Dietary fiber also decreases the glycemic index of the food and improves the diabetic condition. The process is simple. Dietary fibers mixes with the food, therefore they delay the absorption and digestion of the food. Therefore the digested food is slowly absorbed into the blood, and the blood glucose level does not rises suddenly. Therefore glycemic index is not high due to presence of dietary fibers. As the glycemic index is low, insulin secretion also depends on, or it is directly proportional to the glycemic index. So low glycemic index is very important in patients with diabetes. Dietary fibers, as I have told you, many of them have secretory effect, or they maintain the regular bowel habit, and therefore they prevent constipation. Dietary fiber also prevent various diseases like coronary heart disease, diabetes mellitus. The mechanism we have just seen above. Coronary heart disease is due to deposition of bad cholesterol in the coronary blood vessel, and which is due to high LDL cholesterol level, and diabetes mellitus is directly linked to high glycemic index. Therefore dietary fibers decreases the low cholesterol level, as well as they decreases the glycemic index of the food and prevent these two types of diseases. Dietary fiber also delays the digestion and absorption process of the food and helps in losing the weight of our body. The main dietary fiber is cellulose. Cellulose is a main supporting tissue of plant. Cotton constitutes 99% of the cellulose, whereas 50% of the wood is cellulose. It is the most abundant organic material in the nature. Its molecular weight is high, ranging from 2 to 5 millions. Cellulose is a polymer. It is a homopolymer made up of beta D glucose, and the linkage is beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage. Now this beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage is not digested in our intestine. Therefore, cellulose is not digested. Our body can digest alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage or alpha 1,6 glycosidic linkage, but beta 1,4 glycosidic linkages are not digested in our body. Therefore, cellulose remains undigested in our small intestine and act as a dietary fiber. It has no branching point, that means it is a straight chain structure. The beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage is hydrolyzed by a special enzyme called as cellobiose. Now this cellobiose is not found in the intestine of, is not synthesized by the GIT of animals, but it is only synthesized by some microbes, and these microbes are present in the colon of ruminants like cow, buffalo, etc. So these ruminants will digest the cellulose with the help of these microorganisms which are present in their colon or large intestine. Cellulose act as an insoluble dietary fiber which increases the bulk of the food. Cellulose is useful, again, just diabetes mellitus, obesity, and maintain the regular bowel habit, simply because it decreases the glycemic index and delays the absorption and digestion process of the food. This is about the dietary fibers. Thank you very much.